7 Woodruff Road. Graceful and lovely are the words most often used by visitors to describe this entirely unique house and property, a classically romantic hunting lodge-style summer home developed in 1917 by one of the Barber Tract's signature real estate moguls, Dick Lash. 7 Woodruff Road offers a perfectly coordinated combination of simplicity in design for living and absolute sanctuary for the nature-loving individuals who come home to its lush and maturely arbored setting. With the enduring appeal of the brown shingle, and in a neighborhood where Bernard Maybeck, Julia Morgan, and Ernest Coxhead's architecture remains throughout, 7 Woodruff is itself quintessential and in very good company. The plot is nestled in a canyon at the Ross border, in quite possibly the most desirable of all neighborhoods in San Anselmo. As to acoustics, the location is similar to a box seat at the Symphony in a masterfully designed hall, with all the nuance of nearby rustling leaves and staccato bird calls mingling pleasurably with more distant church bells, or a summer night's jazz quartet in Creek Park below. The house has been attentively and wisely preserved with many of its original vintage elements intact, which is in itself most rare, a mature, conscientious nod to the builder's pride in solid and made-to-last craftsmanship in terms of structure, functionality, and ornamentation. A calming and soul-satisfying verdant woodland scene is perfectly framed by each and every original sash window, providing the same mystical tonic to the busyness of city life that was enjoyed by 7 Woodruff Road's very first owner. A spectacular chapel ceiling engages the eye, braced over the pristine original oak floors and dramatic continental stone hearth in the ample and welcoming main living room. The adjacent dining area is similarly alluring with its multiple cheerful 3-story views of bay and cypress, the home playground of unabashed songbirds harmoniously sharing the beautiful undomesticated stage with a continual bevy of frolicsome gray California squirrels. The 3 bedrooms have generous enough dimensions with 8-foot ceilings to retreat to when solitude and rest are the indweller's next wish. For a gardener or naturalist, botanist even really, few homesteads in the entire county have such pungent, pure soil to smell and feel beneath the hands and feet in a variety of climates, all within a moment of one another, connected by virtue of rustic trails and stairways, as does 7 Woodruff Road. Here is found acreage enough in varietal abundance on which to grow vegetables, develop tropical and shade-loving plants, cultivate blue-ribbon John Fitzgerald Kennedy roses, while still having nooks and crannies galore, in which to nurture vegetation of a strain that will attract your favorite songbirds and butterflies. From the hospitable suspended deck one finds an oak-framed, throw-your-arms-open to greet the day view of Ross Valley's smooth-domed, stoic bald mountain, and from paces away by moonless night, a dazzling direct window to the Big Dipper and other shimmering celestial bodies of the northwesterly sky is silently revealed. Every hour of every day, the dovetailing of man and nature's finest elements are here to be returned to and enjoyed in this safely tucked away single-family home in the San Anselmo Hills. A very, very rare jewel for a sophisticated and prudent appreciator of classical Marin County real estate. For a family with primary school-aged children who value a thorough and cutting-edge education, whether private, public, or parochial, 7 Woodruff Road is a deft and aesthetically relaxing place from which to see your brood safely to excellent schools and back again to the hearth fire. While you can't in any sense put a price on the individual or collective architectural intelligence of this splendid house, any more than you could replicate in any other setting the vast and continually delightful elements of the natural kingdom which are to be prized dearly at this perfect location, the property is now being offered for sale. You must see to believe how lucky you now have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be.